What's going on, Z Nation? Zaid here on ZSPN. And today, guys, I'm going to be talking about the Lakers as it concerns what I've seen so far from training camp as of late. But before anything, guys, like always, please be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, share my videos all over Facebook, Twitter, all the good social media stuff. Now, so far, what I've been seeing from training camp when it began, I believe on Tuesday, it was on the Monday of Media Day where most of the Lakers, they were working out. And there's some players that really caught my eye. And I really have to say, I really have to commend LeBron James for really, participating very hard in these workouts. I mean, I've been seeing some photos, and what he has been saying about our young core has just really been lots of good motivation from LeBron James. I mean, really giving a lot of props to our young core. I mean, and it's rightfully so because our young core is working really hard, and especially from one of our maybe top four young players Brandon Ingram, Kuzma, and Josh Hart, and also Lonzo Ball, which, by the way, he has been participating in these workouts for almost 100%. But there is some certainty that he will definitely not start in the beginning of the season. So it still remains to be seen if he is ready or not. But he did participate. He has been working out. So in those full workouts and participating in training camp as well. So, and one of the players that I've really been really interested of seeing and has really been caught in my eye for these past couple of months since he's been starting to basically work out and just change his ways of playing, and that is Brandon Ingram. Brandon Ingram, I mean, guys, he has been not just we have to think back before the Lakers had to end the season on April. So after that day, he went out and just really worked out, and he went to Duke and built some muscle. I mean, some of you all might think he did not build muscle, but for me, I see some difference between these past 2 years that he has been trying to eat more and has been working out, building muscle as of late, and I see some growth when it came to how he looks and how his muscles are instead of that skinny small forward. And I've been really seeing some great promise out of Brandon Ingram, and I just really can't wait to see how he performs on Sunday against the Denver Nuggets. And I really just can't wait how he does, and it all shows. All these players who are going to play in the preseasons is all going to show on the line who is going to start and who is going to be the backup, and just basically work that rotation and basically gain more minutes and so on and so forth. So that's basically who I really want to see basically improves, and also to see how Kyle Kuzma is. I guarantee you guys, I'm not so sure, but I think he is going to come off the bench and just be that sort of power forward guy who just comes out of nowhere and just scores, and once maybe like LeBron James or Brandon Ingram goes to the bench to rest, and somehow Kyle Kuzma just comes in and just lets it up. So I'm really excited to see him, how he plays also, and also from Josh Hart. Josh Hart, we all been seeing him. We saw how he's been working out as of late, especially from summer league, not only getting the MVP of that summer league, but also showing a lot of performances and agility and strength and shooting. I mean, everything that we all expected that Josh Hart to be. And you know what, guys? I want to put this out there. At the time when I was thinking about this, I always felt that Jimmy Butler should have came to the Lakers But now just thinking about it, we already have a Jimmy Butler. We already have him. We don't need him anyway. But I'm just saying, we already have somebody, a similarity to Jimmy Butler, and that is Josh Hart, okay? I know it's too early to tell, but I guarantee you he is a Jimmy Butler in the making. I just really can't wait how he performs in preseason. We saw a lot of greatness from him in summer league, and this is going to be like a much better caveat to see how he performs against the Denver Nuggets on Sunday. And if he performs well, I really can't wait if he starts for the Los Angeles Lakers. I mean, if that sort of happens, but it still remains to be seen. We need to see how KCP performs, but all signs are showing that, you know, in my opinion, that Josh Hart is gonna let it up in preseason, and somehow he's just going to be an amazing player down the line. So other than that, and also I want to talk about JaVale McGee. The recent photo that I saw from him, he has been shooting threes now, and also has been working on his defensive game, and that's basically what the Los Angeles Lakers, like Magic Johnson, Rob Pelinka, liked about JaVale McGee. You know, he just really goes out and just attacks defensively. Sure, there's some of his ability that he can play offense, but most of his ability is defensive ability, and I just really can't wait to see how he has been working out as of late, and how he will use that momentum from that shooting threes and all that will basically help him perform in the regular season. And I just really can't wait to see how he comes out of this. But other than that, there has been a lot of players who have been working out. They have shown a lot of promise, and especially from our second round of this year's draft, 2018. I'm gonna put his picture on here. I'm telling you guys, I will get his name right. I just really can't really pronounce it right now. So all I'm saying is that he is basically going to be the best shooter on this roster. He's going to be the best shooter that's going to be on the roster. So I just really can't wait to see how he performs in this preseason also, and if he will live up to that hype that most people are talking about, that he will be the best shooter on the Lakers. So lots of things. There still remains to be seen who will, come on board and fit the that replacement spot on the 13th man spot for the Lakers since the departure of Luol Deng. So it still remains to be seen, but because it's going to be the first day of preseason, so we're not even sure who's going to get waived or possibly go to the G League, so or make the 50-man roster. So it still remains to be seen. But guys, I want to know your thoughts and your opinions in the comment section down below. Like this video, subscribe to the channel. Guys, give me your thoughts about training camp so far. Have you been seeing from the Lakers? Are you excited to see possibly our young core, and maybe like a particular player on the young core that you just really can't wait to see let it up on preseason? I know it's just preseason, so I don't want to overreact if they somehow win or lose against the Denver Nuggets, but it all depends on how they perform. The game does not matter. The game does not mean that they win anything or lose anything. I mean, it all depends on the player, how they perform, and it all remains to be seen. So guys, give me your thoughts about that, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Go Lakers! Just really can't wait to see how they perform against the Denver Nuggets. Peace.